That's a mighty good word, party folk. I'm your mile high priest. I'm up here, up about a mile high on Mars's day. It's Tuesday, November 12th. What's good? My name's Armando. I'm chilling up here in Denver. Thank you all so much for your time, your attention. I'm ever so grateful for our energetic exchange, as always. Thank you very much for being here. Along the way, feel free to hit thumbs up to support the growth of the channel. And if you resonate with the message, or if the message resonates with you, hit the like button. Feel free to share it with anyone that you think might enjoy it as well. And thank you to all the subscribers, to everyone who's been around, and to all the new folks that are here to enjoy some lovely spiritual and tarot time stories based on the truth, right? Wow, y'all. Astrologically speaking, we've covered. I realize I don't get knee deep into the astrology, but the videos are already so long, so we're still working on it. Mars is in pre-shadow retrograde in Sagittarius. I'm sorry, Leo. Mercury is in pre-shadow retrograde Sagittarius. Venus is now in Capricorn, and the moon is currently in Aries. I actually had recorded a sort of chaotic Aries spread, and then I was like, there are a lot of signs here. So here I am in a collective reading. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to everyone. It's I love the crunch time between like just a few weeks before the solstice, as the days do lessen and become shorter. Like I'm intrigued by that energy. Magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings, queens, royals, this is your check-in. Your mid-November, all things are happening. Don't forget, Saturn is stationing direct. Jupiter is still retrograde in Gemini. I am your effervescent evening cap wearing orange at work. Very nasally. I really apologize. I truly apologize about my nasal thing, my breathy thing. You're stellar informant, you're a ninja warrior, you're a Akashic librarian, you're stuffy, funny looking jester with your Venus in Capricorn, Saturn retrograde in Pisces, soon to station direct messages. Thank you very much. So I have a message for Aries. No matter your Aries natal placement, or regardless of your Aries natal placement, if you have one or not, this may resonate with you. Also, a lot of Pisces, all water signs, you may have water placements if you, okay, yes, very, very nasally, I apologize. If you do not have a significant Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer placement, you may have a aspect or the Pisces energy. Same thing with Gemini. Also messages for Pisces and Scorpio, Aries, and Queen of Pentacles, so Capricorn and Taurus. A lot of those energies, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, Four of Wands. Ending one project, even if you did not have a project, that marks the end, because an actual project starts, a contract starts. So energy shifting. Let's see, creative project, pregnancy, also a decision. So if there's a decision to make about a pregnancy, especially Aries or Pisces, this is vibrational. If you make the decision to go along with pregnancy, however you come to that decision, that is your decision. Thank you very much. But there are auspicious energies to be received if you are to receive this gift. So it may be, I don't know about like spiritual children, spiritual, it's like a project, right? Like a creative project. Pregnancy, move. If you have to move, you may have to move, or you may have to shift perspective. A lot of it has to do with attitude and behavior, divine feminine, fiery emotions are running super high, super moon intensity, full moon in Taurus, magic, crossroads. You're at a crossroads. Therefore, protection. Protect your energy. Protect your heart center. Protect your voice. So more love vibrations. Right? Also full moon magic. Okay, yeah, there's more. Queen and Knight of Wands. So Scorpio shadow or Pisces shadow. What are you not letting go of, or are you letting go too soon? Also looking at false starts. So also what keeps you, whose money, whose contract, who do you owe, who owes you? Also, you could culminate, the project could be having to do with healing sources, spiritual sources. You could be a healer. You could be like an intimate sexual healer. Queen of Wands, a lot of Queen of Wands, and also Knight of Wands, because you not only change physically, you shed spiritually, you shift. Queen and King of Pentacles. So the way that those vibrations, so in a 5-dimensional, higher dimensional, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you know that in the higher dimensions that the contract is, well, here on earth, you like must go, like don't stay stuck. So again, pregnancy, you figure it out. Home buying and selling, you figure it out. Either a project or a business, go for it. Yes, that's a go. Contract is a go. What you think is small is actually bigger. So the number 8 or the year 8, something about just the 8, but also 8 of Swords. So is someone or something holding you back? Also, don't feel held back. Regardless, if someone is actually trying to hold you back, defy that, protect yourself, but defy it by continuing to move through it, regardless of whether you see movement, forward movement in reality. Understand that you are moving in the higher dimension. That will work in your favor, but when it involves other souls that you don't have much control over it, so relinquish control of contracts, but honor your path. You can control your path more. There's free will and free choice there, right? You're free at will, free to choose. And then as you dive deeper into if the soul contracts resonate with you, is this karmic? So have you learned everything? So if you're running away, intentions should be set more on shifting. So shift the energy. Don't run away from it. Thank you so much, collective. You have found your north node, your North Star. So here is the home. This is the North Star, which is attributed to the fixed star Regulus, which is an auspicious star. Okay, so the full moon in Taurus is aligning you with a more purposeful path. Regardless, we spoke about it yesterday. regardless of whether you feel you are on a purposeful path or have a purpose, like a divine purpose. This is about creativity. So like, say it is your belief that you are not in your purpose or going down the path to provide your purpose or work on your purpose. You can still, this may still apply in that it is in regards to your creative business, your creative project, or taking on a relationship and honoring what you are learning, what you are. It is a lot about like you protecting your energy. It's about making decisions and not allowing the decision to be made for you. Okay? So it's true that you are, regardless of whether you know the decision, it's in knowing the decision. I apologize. God wants you to accept the decision, to declare the decision. So if you have left a relationship, stay, move, keep moving ahead. If you are maintaining a relationship, it may come to a surprise to understand that you are still working through karma. There's still a contract there, right? Thank you so much. I have the Animal Spirit from the Wild Unknown series by Kim Krantz. Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra, Earth, Air, Fire, Water, Earth, Elements, Earth, Air, Fire, Water, Earth, double Earth. Yeah, a lot of Capricorn and Cancer. Did I say Cancer? Aries as well, a lot of cardinal energy. Clear divine messages for the collective for the fast approaching full moon in Taurus in the midst of the Venus in Capricorn transit. Mercury pre-shadow retrograde in Sagittarius and Mars pre-shadow retrograde in Leo and Cancer, huh? Okay. Earthworm and tarantula still lingers, and fox. Oh no, deer. Wow. Okay. Cheetah. Again. Not too fast, but if you have moved, keep going, keep moving ahead. Don't linger, don't smother. You understand you're at the crossroads. So you are being divinely guided. However you may see that, it's like you follow the trail, you follow the not the breadcrumbs that someone would give you, the breadcrumbs that your spiritual guides set for you, right? The synchronicities. You also have the earthworm, which you're ready to burst. So the earthworm gives me the effect of like, you may think this is small, but what's about to burst, we've been kind of acknowledging is it's more so aligned and attributed to your creative journey. And it is about like, so I was getting like do you want, are you comfortable with the way things are going? Because the time at this moment in this specific period of time, it is as if you are able to refine and balance your internal creative energy before you allow it to surge. So as you calibrate it, you can direct it to allow you to exit, like allow you to move into the new with confidence, with like a gusto and the gust of wind. With there's something about like owning it and from vertical to horizontal, so like a 90-degree angle, okay, go up. Goddess Isis, Sun God Ra, Mercury, Archangels. Spiritual guides of the highest light, thank you very much. Clear, concise, divine messages for the collective. As we approach the full moon in Taurus, situation based on this energy here. Thank you very much, collective. Don't forget to hit like, leave me a comment, what's going on. The challenge you're facing considering the situation and the origin of this situation. 3 cards, thank you. Peace in the darkness. 18, the moon. Pisces energy. Okay. At the bottom of the Taro of Transformation, which is a crazy deck that I've been using for the sign placement readings. Nah. Cool. Okay, yeah. So this is a launch. You'll have to launch it. It will be launched. It'll go live. Again, Pandora, the gift. Something you see as small, maybe temporary, is actually a seed that is growing. If you can consider looking back to the spring, May, April, May months of 2023, and then fast forward 8 months later to around winter 2024. Okay, the return, the actual surgence now it bursts. Now you're actually seeing it. You kind of already signed up for it, so don't run away from it unless you already left it, and you'll know how to translate that message, right? If you're in the midst of it, like if it has arrived and you're listening to this message and it has already arrived, don't run away from it. Whatever it is, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a contract, unless it's severe or damaging or a place, non-safe space that you need to leave so that you can be in safe space. Because we do have the origin as the devil. You are making choices. You are seeing the dark. You are knowing, all knowing now what delivered you to this space here. You are guaranteed. Your challenge is the fresh start. The challenge is not taking too far flung of a fresh start, because you do carry something in particular that you're trying to release. So not everything must be released. Again, the saying, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater, a significant astrological mantra, so to speak. The light of introspection, the crone, the hermit, Saturn, speaks in its divine feminine essence, the crone. Okay, what have you done? What have you learned? This is why we cannot have nice things, because of the hermit. I'm kidding. The Virgo. There's a message in there for somebody. Well, that's just a joke. I'm full of the jokes. People get upset at me. My favorite people get upset at me about my jokes. My awful jokes. Okay, the Fool. You have 3 major arcana. Can we say 4? Because there's a freaking the Moon, or major arcana number 18 at the bottom of the deck. Peace in the darkness. What did we say? You're looking at the dark. You're looking at your shadow aspects. So who owes you? How do you pay? How do you pay, and what do you get paid? How do you get paid, and who pays you? How do you pay? That likely has changed. You made a decision to change that. It likely left you out of the zone, out in the far zone, out in left field, out in outer field, outer space, outer field. Come back. You found the way back. So follow through. The breadcrumb trail that the divine left you is actually glimpses of light that you follow, that you now engage with, okay, to move away from the separation from the source. Okay, why must you separate from the source? To possibly so that you recognize your vantage point and then return to the North Star. Okay, because likely you left the source anyway. So yes, I said Aries energy. Capricorn. Yes, I said Capricorn and Saturn. We also have Virgo. Okay. The night aspect of Mercury. But we do have the Fool, which is Aries, which is the sun. Whoa. What does she say? The sun will come up tomorrow. Annie. Healing from abandonment, wounds. So shedding away from that distrust of yourself, of your autonomy, of your self-assured security. Now you're very I'm sorry, you're like in a tender space. It's best not to move, not to react. It's best to cater to you holistically, wholeheartedly, entirely at home, your environment. Cater to you. Suppress any vocal intentions. Your voice is to only lead from here on, temporarily, over the next few days. Your voice is for protection, okay, and self-assurance for decisions. Decisions that will keep you moving forward, okay? No staying behind, only honoring your internal light now cast. So now you understand that on the path, you're now understanding that you cast the light. So you've been breadcrumbing yourself. Collective, what's good? Have you been breadcrumbing yourself? All we have here are trails. We keep talking about these trails. We have the moon. That's a freaking trail. Okay. We have the Fool on the trail. Don't go yet. Not yet. Okay. First, exit the dark. First, get through the pillars. You know, you're the high priestess. The moon. Cancer, Pisces, right? Saturn is here very much present, allowing for the time. Okay. The time one is now changing. This is despite what we just did in the United States of America. We literally changed the time. We said we're going to change the time. Okay, that card flew out. Let me grab it. The Seven of Pentacles. But it's because you took the spiritual lens. It took a spiritual lens to determine the root, which we understand now is abandonment, wounds and abandonment issues. Okay, what causes anxiety? What causes separation from the source? You are of the source, and now on your path, you realize that you cast the light, right? The light is yours, so cast it fully, brightly. Now on. Seven of Cups, Ten of Cups, determining where you gaslit yourself. Who gaslit you? Who created illusions, right, of this perfect union? You can have perfect union in the community. Okay. Past, present, upcoming, approaching influences. Thank you very much. 3 cards for the collective. On their way to the full moon in Taurus. That will trine with Venus in Capricorn. Thank you very much. As Pluto exits its final minutes in Capricorn and enters Aquarius for the time being until 20 years from now or so. So yeah, there's very much the ask from the divine. Do you want to continue to be separate from source, right? The Devil, 15. Seven of Wands. We had all the sevens come out. Well, not all of them. 3 of them. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and 7 of Wands. Spiritual. Highly spiritual. Divinely attuned. Divinely tuned in. Divinely directed. A divinely orchestrated transition for you to sit in, waddle, waft, float, be in the world. Saturn, Capricorn. Thank you very much. How are you going to come to display? When the light turns on, the light will go on. How will you present? We're not going to take those. The Hermit. Once again, the crone, the Hermit. In the future, you have returned to the light. Now you are integrating, okay, because you left separation. So you are still not without it regardless, even despite the separation. You now declare your way on your way back. Okay, don't leave anything in the 3-dimensional world. Wait. It's the 5D that you strive to now connect to the light, your inner light. Integrate what you have seen, okay, so that you may faithfully now approach your work, because it does have a lot to do. Page of Cups. Yeah, it all has to do with like how you show up for yourself, essentially, right? A lot has to do with work. Some of you want to date. The moon, once again, when I split the deck. Wait. Let's see, where do you stand in your power? In your environment, what surrounds you? In your blind spot, what approaches you that you can't see? And the outcome based on this situation and spread. Thank you very much. Seven of Wands is Mars and Leo. Very recent influence has caused, triggered, or at least enlightened you, illuminated the transition that you are in. Also, you are allowing the flow, influx, okay? Strength. You stand in strength. Okay, in your surroundings. This is you right now, strength card. We said 8, right? But this is card number 11 because it follows the Hermetic tradition, which flips justice and strength card. And essentially you are allowed, you're in a time where you can shift timelines. You can cross over in the higher dimensional world and allow the new dimensional world to manifest in this dimension. And that's why it's like, don't move all the bigger blocks. It's like, remember, it says return to you, return to the source. That's what matters, not what is happening out here. That's perhaps why you need this divine protective layer. And for you to understand, the warning is the exuberance, the lavish drama that is the full moon in Taurus under the sun in Scorpio. It is the fire, it is forest fire. So call the fire, bring the fire down to the level of the flame. We've said that. Return to your source. Your source is the flame, not the forest fire. Remember, you have the power of many, okay, forces. Call it what you will, whether it's horsepower, whether it's person power, man power, woman power, they, them power, okay? Freaking Christmas freaking reindeer power over here. North Star power, okay? Leo, a lot of Leo. What is it called? Yes, the healing, intimate, passionate, healing, inner child, healing. Taming, you're taming the beast also, okay? Because the beast is here. 5, King of Wands, Scorpio, or Sagittarius, or Leo beast. A beast of a Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo. I'm just saying that out loud, okay? That's in your environment. Okay, look. Are you like fighting with somebody? Or is this you? This is how you're presenting. What is in your blind spot? A Scorpio. But how could that be in your blind spot? And the outcome is Ace of Wands. Wow. Yep. That's what we've been talking about. Okay, 2 of Cups. So your soul contract may be of divine essence, and so there's still like work to, regardless. It may be karmic. If it's toxic, get the F out of that. If it's violent, get the F out of that. If it's not safe, get out of that. If it's karma, learn it, then get out of it. If you haven't learned your karma, if you haven't applied, if you haven't been learning why you came into this divine union. I love this one. It's a little bit longer. Yo, what is good? Aries full effing moon. We have Venus in Cancer here. We're trying to get to Venus in Aries, but you cannot wild out. You have to declare the shift has happened energetically. So regardless of what you're looking at, if you're looking at this beast, Okay, that you're taming the shrew, you're taming the beast. Okay, this is also, can I just say, this is like a lot of feminine power. I was gonna say like woman power, but I don't want anyone to get upset. Okay, please. We'll say divine feminine power. There is a King of Wands here, so you could very well be a masculine, a man, a male. Okay, but here is for the love of women. Okay, so this masculine, they might just need to protect themselves from their, perhaps they are now in understanding they're willing to take on the karma that they have been. This is in your environment. So, okay, look, you're taking on karma. You're helping others. It doesn't have to be women. You don't have to be a woman, or you don't have to specifically be of this gender, but it is as if you are taking now a step into, you are approaching, you are also being approached by a teacher. So you're soon to become a spiritual teacher and a student along the way. So there is that dualistic dynamic relationship. In your surroundings is a Scorpio. I think okay, look, can I say Scorpio is like, there is something to say about like someone does, there's a spiritual leader, there's a spiritual essence around you. The relationship that you could be fighting is teaching you regardless. It's also just asking you to drop all the nonsense and mass. And it's asking you to be of more divine balance. So it's like, figure out, is there too much masculine or too much feminine? And do you see it from a spiritual enlightened lens, and not a like women are from Mars and men are from Venus? Like, it's not that sort of divine balance. It's like men are from who the hell knows, and women are from I don't know either, and everyone in between who knows anyway. Are we gonna make it work? Because if not, I'm Audi 5 million out of Audi 5,000 out of here. Okay, Ace of Wands, fertile, flirty, fertile, and frisky. Okay, hungry, hopeful, and the other word. I'm sorry about the jokes, but I told you, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo, Cancer. We have Mercury in Cancer. Mercury in Cancer keeps coming out. Okay, a lot of healing of femininity, divine feminine, no matter your gender. This is what you can possibly sign up for. Yes, 7 of Wands. Mars and Leo. Will you sign up for it? Mars is now in Leo in the astrological grander scheme of the sky from our vantage point on this Western Zodiac point. We honor Mars is in transit through Leo. Okay, now you are being asked, you're being positioned by the sky gods, by your spirit guides, by your spiritual team. Are you taking this on? Okay, you're poised, you're ready, you're trained well. Will you take this on? It is in this creative, like underground, ready to push out and burst and bust. Okay, the earthworm. You might be thinking this is silly. This is silly, right? It's brimming. It's about to burst. You're thinking, no, it's little. It's big. Okay, it's bigger. Yes, the Hermit asks you to recoil, return, okay, before you jump into like the next. Beautiful spread here, very spiritual to say the least, very cross-dimensional, multi-dimensional. Thank you very much. I honor you and your path. I'm ever so grateful to read for you. Also, yeah, I do see this King of Wands and this King of Cups. They're like looking at each other. Well, I think that you guys work well, even though you're working out the kinks. And maybe you guys signed up for like a trial period, but this is the beginnings or the inklings of like real work and your life's purpose and life's work and dharmic, north nodal, purposeful path can be interweaved, intertwined, integrated. It doesn't have to be separated from you. You are the source, okay? You are the synergistic source and force. So you declare your purposeful path. The Page of Cups keeps coming out. May we have more. All right, let's just get a little. Why is the Hermit here twice? Why is the Hermit in the future of influences? Okay. Duh. You're not even gonna freaking look, the Hermit. Why is the Hermit here? Because the Hermit. 999. Because on all levels, on many dimensions, if you simply just see it in the linear layered, it is unconscious, it is now conscious, it is super conscious. Jeez, I'm dropping everything. Also, the Queen of Swords, you're removing, you're separating now from what causes separation. So you release separation, you return to source. You're very intelligent and very Libran and Gemini. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. May we have more information. May we get clarity on the King of Wands. I think you're used to like rushing, but like this, something is like, hey, we need your help. You've maybe seen like how to help one group of people, but this is more like if you keep following this light trail, this breadcrumb of light, if you keep going with it, if you keep working out the kinks with this masculine Pisces Scorpio energy, like maybe they keep you focused, right? Like centered, like while they give you this to work on, you're able to like process. So Four of Swords, you're able to like allow the vibrational shift to occur while you aren't distracted to figure out what it is and whether it's good for you or not. Your divine spiritual team wants you to just go with it. That's why the Crone, the Hermit, and the Hermit are here 3 times 999. Okay, yeah, why is the King of Wands here? I keep dropping 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, releasing stuck energy, right? Nine. Then we have 11, Justice, okay? And 11 and Justice, I always go off about this. They're the interchangeable cards, the ones that sort of allow you to see like, hey, maybe you have already been through something like this and maybe you know how to easily reroute and not U-turn, but redirect and go around, release yourself from this repetitive timeline. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Jupiter in Pisces, and Venus in Virgo. And then we have the Sun card, number 19. And then we have Justice card, number 11. And then we have 5 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So again, successful contract, successful partnership in work keeps you sort of situated so that you are allowed to envision and dream and wonder and ponder. That gives you the gusto, the confidence, and then that opens up that portal through the decision making, through also centering and focusing, generating love, generating money. They work in tandem in your vibrational auric field, okay? However you want to see that. Your karma, it's love, it's money. Your karma is a higher octave of spiritual reward. So, well, financially, spiritually healthy as well. Not to mention a lot of adventure time is the way I see it, like fun in the sun card. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, Mercury in Taurus fell out, 5 of Pentacles, releasing. Probably the way it shows up is like, is collective okay? They seem hungry, okay? Well, have you eaten? Okay. King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? Thank you all so much. What's good, Barbie Vogue? All the colors came out today. It's this Page of Cups. It's like perhaps both of you want forgiveness from the other, but it's like, can you forgive yourselves and then work on applying that forgiveness in each other's companionship and relationship? It is likely like it does give me like working out the kinks in a way. It gives me like friendship in a way too. And it's like the start, the decision is kind of made finally in a way. Like there's more decision being made, right? Sun in Scorpio. So definitely we said a Scorpio like is watching you, helping you, supporting you, loving you, even though they may not be telling you that they love you. Wanting to tell you how much they love you, but won't tell you how much they wanting to tell you about how much this King of Cups wants to tell a collective how much they love the collective, but it would be telling on themselves. Be like, oh, I love you, collective. Can we get clarification on the Ace of Wands, please? Wow, immediately. I think either way, you've let go of the promise, you've let go of the coulda, shoulda, woulda, the maybe, the like. For you, it's letting go of that, right? Honoring more so it's the karmic, the knowledge that you're taking from it, right? Oh my gosh, yes, the Wheel of Fortune that allows you to get on with it. You put your hands on the wheel after you let go of this, okay? You see the humor, you see the inside joke in it, okay? Hey, God, I see what you were up to. Also, if you're not necessarily knowing you're moving in it, you maybe have let go of this vibrationally. It is karmic. We do have Justice and the Hangman. And I mean, we have the devil, and we have the Ace of Cups now trying to kind of turn up. So yeah, look, King of Cups again. Gemini, it starts to get repetitive. Seven of Swords, Moon in Aquarius, Empress, Venus, and the Leo card. Once again, Strength, card number 8. So here, Strength is number 8, right? Because Justice is number 11. The thing is, like, Page of Cups twice. The Hermit card here 3 times. Okay. So, the Hangman, to sum it up, on top of the Ace of Wands. We can take a few more cards, right? Okay. We go to the Six of Pentacles, right? Remember, Five of Pentacles is down there. Okay, today, finally, balance, the Moon. Okay, the Hangman. Major Arcana number 18, Major Arcana number 12. After Justice number 11, card number 11 comes just the Hangman, card number 12. And the Star card came out, number 19 after, I'm sorry, number 17 before the Moon, okay? So you know it is more like what, it is not this person. You can allow, if it's not a toxic kind of non-safe space, I think that you're allowing this to be maintained because something is shifting. A sort of disguise sort of falls away. It's falling away. So can you allow that to happen? Because the karma is happening on a dimensional level that is more spiritual. It's higher in order. And so it's like, can you let this go? Can you let this happen? Clear your mind. Clear away your space. Call in for a recalibration, more time to unwind, to undo, okay? To come to your active, wishful role, not the obsessive or illusionary, not the one that follows a illusion, not the one that follows the hopes, not the one that follows wishes and hopes before they are manifested, regardless of whether it's a 5-dimensional love story. If on the 3-dimensional plane it is not producing a love story, then allow that to flourish as it will and move through to clarity, to actually create the space for the wish, not to create the energy bond between two souls that already exists, that already is stuck. So work to relieve yourself, work to let go, so that in this dimension you can work on relieving yourself from staying stuck, okay? Ace of Wands. Are you just gonna stay stuck there like that? Come on now. We got places to be. We got people to bop over the head. Y'all, it's good. I covered all the signs, but we do have a lot going on here. Rewind the message, listen to it again, leave me a comment, say hello. I'm trying to be less typical, less concerned about the reality, and more on the go, like, who cares? Who gives an F? But I do want to remember, I've been like in this zone of like re-recording messages and like refining the download, and like, why am I telling you this? I don't know. Who knows? The moon card came out like how many times, y'all? It ain't no joke, okay? Careful now of how much you exhibit and exude, okay? Allow more of that energy to be part of the regenerative cycle. So it is like you do need to rest, because there's a lot of spirituality happening. There's a lot of release. There's a lot of dark and light, like looking through, peeking through. There's a lot of time, and in many ways, okay? So now you've seen the separation. Now you are illuminated to your source, okay? Return to your source and then move from there, okay? It's likely that you don't have to move yet, because Taurus, the King of Pentacles, shows up. You're conquering anything that has held you back from work, from integrating into financial, physical, spiritual health, okay? Now, come into divine masculine, divine feminine balance. Release non-control, okay? Allow the forces that be to lead you to take new ownership and new naturally aligned, naturally balanced in unconditional love, supportive control, okay? All right, it's almost like every sign is here, but yes, have a wonderful night. All the loving, protective white light for your auric energy body as you progress, as you heal, as you evolve, as you generate and create, as you make clear, defined, beautiful, discernible choices. Thank you very much. I honor you, your path. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, leave me a comment. Hit like. Thank you. Thank you all for watching the videos. All love, all the emerald healing green light to your heart center, your heart chakras, and vibrant orange and sacral yellow light to your solar and sacral centers, okay? Make sure you ground your root chakra into your Earth Star chakra, and then follow through to the core, Earth's core, okay? Stay grounded. All the love. Happy full moon in Taurus. Happy birthday to all the Scorpios. I'll be back with more messages very soon. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your November. Ciao.